Hello, good morning. I am Sonal. I represent the brand called WhiteCub Dairy Free Foods. We started way back in 2013 when there was still not much of a trend of the current trend of D2C, but say. So we are a good healthy balance between offline presence in the form of two formats, retail stores and our own dedicated parlors, as well as online now, thanks to the current boom in D2C. And we started our journey by doing vegan ice creams made by replacing dairy milk with vegan milks. By now, by the middle of 2021, we have started diversifying into other products as well. All of them are intentionally from the line of dairy alternatives. So we do some amazing WhiteCub vegan butter, WhiteCub vegan dahi, WhiteCub vegan spreads, etc. So, and we are available pan India. In fact, not just dairy free goods, more than dairy free, in fact, the dairy laden ones do have more of an issue of perishability. At our end, we address this concern by being very, very sure with the quality of the logistics partner with whom we get onboarded. So either it is the earlier days of our using logistics partners of, say, road transport, or say for a few years we've also done cargo stocks movement. This was actually during the pre-COVID times when cargo rates were still manageable for a startup food brand, which are right now little touching the roof. So we are not doing the air cargo these days of our products. But yes, so even if it is, say, train transport or say truck transport, we always go only with those kind of logistics partners with whom we are extremely sure of the quality of the service. So even if it translates into paying little extra, we do go ahead and pay that extra amount, but no compromise when it comes to delivering the final quality to the customer. So that is why, and we are also dealing not just in a perishable food, but also in frozen foods, where the element of temperature shock is a very critical matter in ensuring the good quality of the ice creams. So we have always been very, very particular about ensuring that we take on board only good quality, credible logistics partners and not just any Tom, Dick and Harry. We will be going ahead with the same principle of no compromise with the quality per se, number one. Number two, thanks to Government of India's recent encouragement on the policies of encouraging a rather robust supply and chain management, we are already seeing a massive shift towards better and better logistics services, which are giving very good deliveries. And in fact, the very good point about these new delivery partners which are emerging is that they are happy to transport lesser quantities as well in one go. So similarly for international partners, we will be going only with established export houses and with established people who are good in dealing with the transport till the ports, and accordingly that shall also be taken care of in the similar manner the way we take care of our domestic logistics. To kind of stay ahead of the so-called competition, we are not restricting ourselves to our core product, which was ice creams till now. As a brand, WhiteCub is lesser of an ice cream per se, and more of a dairy alternative brand. Second, and a very important point, is that unlike the present trend of, say, a lot of people are coming up with doing food and then calling themselves like a brand and then just kind of resorting to outsource manufacturing in totality. I do strongly feel, on the basis of my experience of the past 8 to 10 years in the industry, that that just outsourcing everything from day one does end up in compromising on the quality, because the contract manufacturer many a times has an upper hand in the terms and conditions, and at times they don't even enter into formal legal agreements with the new food players. So we address this issue by having a healthy balance between outsourced manufacturing and our own manufacturing. So our core product, which is, say, ice creams, is in-house manufactured. Then our another core product, which is dahi, is also in-house manufactured. And again, where our outsourced manufacturing is concerned, we are going ahead only with credible and with export oriented license holders, contract manufacturers facilities. So that is number two. Third is that we go ahead with a lot of collaborations we are going ahead with a lot of collaborations with other non-competing food brands. So that is also helping us in, remaining ahead or say abreast with times. And then we are also upgrading our e-com facility, which is enabling us to make a more and more direct contact with the final customer. Till now, our major presence had been in the retail stores like Nature's Basket, Food Hall, Big Basket, etc. So somewhere we were ending up maybe say losing the final customer contact. But yes, of course, that was coming at its own premium value of increasing our network with a wider customer base. But like, since every aspect has its own pros and cons, so by now we are happily settled into the whole healthy balance between say online and offline, and this is one part of our specific strategy. Pre-pandemic was, of course, a lot of customers were rather very they were not having inhibitions in coming over to the ice cream parlors themselves, and we were enjoying a rather more direct experience with the customers, because we do have about 4 ice cream parlors in the North India region. So yes, so that of course went for a toss during the COVID times. But by now, again, because we have thankfully entered like a proper post-COVID phase by now. So the customers are returning back to the ice cream parlors. One difference has been this, that between pre and post COVID, or rather I'll say during COVID and post COVID. During pre-COVID times, people were yes, a very, very important point for us as a difference between pre and post is that the huge new customer base which has come into our kitty, unfortunately, thanks to COVID, because people have realized the importance of eating healthier. So a lot of new customer base has got attracted towards our vegan offerings, which was not the case during pre-COVID times. So to give you an insight, during the COVID phase 1, Pan-India train logistics had got stopped, if you remember. Do you remember? So, we were forced to rather hold back our transport till Bangalore and till Mumbai. And then we were kind of forced to actually relook at our Gurgaon and Delhi markets. And to our own pleasant surprise, actually those sewing markets who had been closed and passive to the idea of accepting vegan products, they got opened up for us. And we were happily starting to be placed in, each and every household of Gurgaon, wherever the company, the brand WhiteCub was able to approach, those societies and those residential areas. So, I mean, it has been a blessing in disguise for us.